Hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss that how we can control two AC appliances, two AC home appliances using just a single RF remote control taken apart from a toy car. And we are facing first of all two problems, and one is that it's just a single channel, and another one is like it's having just push button, means until or unless the push button is pressed, the output at the receiver is high, unless or else it's low. One more problem is that whenever I press a button here, and one of these two wires, this one and this one, are output wires, and these can control just only one single DC motor, and they do it by reversing the polarity of motor. By like when I press one of the button here, and one of these wires are positive and the another one is negative, and vice versa when I press another button. So let's solve this problem. And this thing, the reversal of polarity is what we have used here. And the another thing, we need a latch. We need a latch so that once the wire is positive or high, the latch should be activated, and it should turn on the relay until the next clock pulse is received. So for that, both of these receiver output wires are connected to these IC CD4017 clock pins. So whenever a clock pulse is received at the IC CD4017 clock pin, we know that it's a sequential counter IC, so its output sequential increments, like it has 10 outputs, namely from Q0 to Q9. So by default Q0 is on, so when we turn on the circuit, by default the Q0 is on and it's connected to the transistors, and transistors activating the relay. I have turned them off, and whenever I press a button here, and the output of the IC is incremented, and then whatever the device connected to it gets activated, like I have pressed. And one more thing, I have used this the resistors at the clock pin of IC connected to the ground, so that when there is no signal, that means not defined condition, so output should not flicker. Another thing is I have connected the MR pin to the uh, Q2, like whenever I press a button, the output should increment from Q0 to Q1, and then again I press button, it should go to Q2, but MR pin is connected to Q2, it goes high, and the IC output is again resetted, so device is again turned on. So let's understand it. I press this button, and by pressing this button, this wire goes high and that wire goes ground, so the transistor is get activated, which is connected to Q0, and now relay is turned on, turning on the device. Let's press another button, and same goes there. Another wire is positive, this is negative. Negative clock pulse doesn't mean anything to ICCD 4017, because it only considers the positive clock pulse, so basically we have an advantage. So let's turn them off. Again I press the button, this button, and this wire again goes positive and goes to clock pin IC, and output is incremented from Q0 to Q1, and the device is off. Now this device, and again I press button, sorry, this button, and this is also off. So whenever we press a button, the device goes on. When I press it again, device goes off. Pressing the button again on, and this device too. So I hope you guys like this video and subscribe to this channel, and do visit the link in description. It's the link to my website, and there you can find a lot of interesting circuits and projects.